Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. My name is Nick Santiago. Today is July 23rd, 2015. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures, and you're going to see that the futures are trading flat on the session to 21.08 per contract. Now, the market was higher a little bit earlier, but you can see it has pretty much rolled over a little bit, basically back to the flat line, but it's all about the earnings story out here. So let's get right into stocks, and we're going to talk about what's moving today. First one we're going to start off with is American Express. AXP is the ticker symbol. Stock right now is trading at 77.78. I don't really see anything all that great here for American Express. It closed yesterday at 78.99. There is resistance at 81.15. There is support at 76.95. That's just that cut and simple. I'm going to go through levels quick today. Let's take a look at DFS, which is a competitor, Discover Financial. Stock right now is trading around 58.75. There's not a lot of volume here, so it could change. Again, I see a lot of resistance up around the $60 level. If it gets down to 57, 57 and a quarter, that's where traders could nibble on for a quick scalp bounce. I also like the 53.85 level if it got down there today. Let's take a look at FFIV, and you're going to see that this is a pretty good mover to the upside. Right now the stock is trading around $25. I'm going to say it has upside to maybe 125.75. I don't really see it getting much above there today, but you never know. And again, come take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You could trade this stuff right alongside of us. We're going to have quite a few gap plays today, and of course all the levels that I give you here in the video. Remember, all the levels mentioned today are just scalp levels. We are not looking to marry the stock in this video. All right, let's take a look at LVS. This is going to be a gap play today for us. Good pop in the stock, trading up around 57.50, closed at $54.96. So real good move, but we're going to have gap resistance levels for this one. We will look to play this stock in the intraday stock chat once the opening bell rings. Next one we're going to look at is Sandisk. SNDK is the ticker symbol here. You're going to see the stock trading at $60.75. It closed at $54.18, so this is a very strong gap higher. This is another one we'll have gap resistance levels for right off the bat. So again, come on over, take that 7-day free trial. You'll get all those levels. They're all worked out mathematically already. Let's take a look at Newmont Mining. Newmont is trading at 18.64, closed at 18.52. There's not a lot we're going to do here, but we'll look at it once the opening bell rings today. Let's take a look at URI. This is a gap play for sure. Stock is trading down to 72.80. This has a tendency to be a pretty big mover sometimes after earnings. The stock closed at 77.63, so you can see it's a pretty big decline already. I have gap levels worked out for this. Let's take a look at good old Qualcomm. QCOM is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at 62.80, closed at 64.19. I'm looking for this to move lower. I think it could go test $60.75. If it gets there, pattern pending, I may nibble on the long side for a scalp, but we're going to have to look at that when it happens. But I do believe it can get down there today. Let's take a look at good old Southwest Airlines. LUV is the ticker. Stock is trading at 37.06. Great pop. Closed at 35.12. There's going to be upside resistance coming in soon within the next 30-40 cents. But again, I'll have gap levels for this as well. Let's take a look at UAL, another airline here. Airlines are popping. Right now, you can see this one's trading at 58.35 up here. It closed at 57.07. I will have gap levels for UAL as well. So again, come on over, take that 7-day free trial. You see all those gap plays already done. They'll be posted in the chat room right around 9 a.m. Take a look at CRUS. This is trading at around $34 a share. Great pop, closed at 30.71. Give it the upside bias to 36. 36 could be a fade opportunity. So again, nice pop in CRUS. Gets to 36 though, I may look to fade it, and that means short it for a scalp play. Let's take a look at 3M here. 3M is trading at 152.92, closed at 155.41. I don't really see any support until around 150 and a quarter. Gets to 150 and a quarter, it could be a scalp play. That's the only level that I would do it. Let's take a look at General Motors. We're going to have this as a gap this morning. Stock closed at $30.30. It is trading up around $32.35 all the way up here. Great move for GM this morning, but we will have gap levels in play very shortly. So again, that'll be posted up. And the big one here, Caterpillar. Didn't talk about this one. Stock is trading at $77.79. Closed at $79.76. I don't see anything good for Caterpillar. I think this ultimately trades lower. Level I would get interested for maybe a little bounce would be around 74.50. If it got to 74.50, I think that could be a little bounce level. Other than that, there's nothing here for Caterpillar, unfortunately. Sector is getting hammered, and this stock is leading the way. All right, I think I covered everything that I wanted to get through stock-wise. Let's take a look at gold. Gold futures up $3.20. The GLD this morning is trading right around 105.03. We're not going to make much out of gold. Looking at oil, crude futures are up 20 cents, trading at $49.38. Crude was smacked down yesterday. I don't think we're going to make much out of crude today. We're going to just see how it plays out. My left side of my screen here, you can see the U.S. dollar index. Generally, if the dollar goes higher, that's going to be bearish for crude. If the dollar starts to sell off, that will be positive for crude. The same relationship is in gold as well. All right. Once again, we have a lot of stocks out here. Come on over. Take that 7-day free trial if you want. Otherwise, we will see you all on the charts. God bless everybody. Have a great day.